Hi, this is Jonathan with 1SimplePhone, and today we're going to discuss how to do mass deployment of the BR1 Mini. This will be useful if you have a site that doesn't have internet, or if you don't want to use cellular data, as the BR1 Mini requires you to have internet access only through the cellular. So what we've developed here is a script to automate the deployment of the cellular routers with just a laptop and a standalone environment. So let's jump right in. So here we have the BR1 Mini, and we're going to show how the script will continue to run and wait for the equipment to be live and what it looks like. You don't need a Chrome browser at all for any part of this deployment. However, we'll be showing it so that you can see how the script is configuring the PepWave. So let me start the script here. Okay, so the script has started running. It's now waiting for an uplink from the PepWave. So we're going to take the cable. The cable is going to connect direct to the laptop. And as soon as it detects that the laptop is up, it will log in and get the serial number of the device. And you can see here that the page is sitting here on waiting for password change, which will also be automated by the script. So we're now logged into the router here, and you'll see the priority of the WANs change. The first step is to enable the WAN trial on the Mini, because it doesn't have a wired WAN activated by default. So you see now that the WANs have appeared on the dashboard, and the cellular is still sitting at connecting because it's waiting for the preferred APN settings. You'll see the priorities changing on the dashboard as the script is moving forward. So we prefer wired WAN when possible, Wi-Fi WAN when available, and then cellular is the least priority so that it doesn't use a lot of data. And we're just continuing to wait for the script to advance here. So this came about because we have a project where we need to deploy 100 minis within a 24-hour time frame for a client. And we wanted to be able to do this completely hands-off. So we'll have another video later on that will show, the automated deployment of all of them on the bench, but it'll function just like this one here. Now it's starting to update the firmware. You can see here at the bottom of the script, and the web page will automatically refresh at some time. Takes normally about 5 minutes for the firmware to complete. Okay, and the firmware has completed uploading to the router, and now it's just applying that to the router. So now we'll see the title bar is changed to a 5-minute countdown, and it'll continue to progress. You'll see that the web page for the PepWave is automatically refreshed to a firmware upgrade is in process, indicating that the script is working in the background. This is separate from the in-control deployment because this can be set up in a self-contained area where you don't have access to internet or cellular data is very expensive. It can also be useful if you needed to deploy cellular SIMs for one region and ship to another. Say that you're deploying here in the US and shipping to the UK or another country, you can do so without having to activate on that carrier. You got about 4 minutes left on the firmware upgrade, and then you'll see it progress further. Okay, and we're back. So the router has come back up. I'm going to log into this web interface with the new password set so you can continue to watch what the script does in the background. This is not normally required, but just part of the demonstration. The next thing it's going to do is make sure and apply the APN settings. and it's going to confirm that the cellular not only comes online, but it's going to get the cellular IP address as well as the IMSIs of both of the SIM cards. All of this information that's happening during the script, as far as the status and progress, the serial number, time and date, is all recorded into a file for later reviewing. This is, again, a self-contained deployment to pre-configure the routers in preparation for them being able to connect to InControl later on. So the script will see essentially what the same thing as the website sees. You'll see different information. For example, instead of initializing on the left where you have the website, the cellular is in flash status. This usually takes a minute or two for the cellular to come back up, with the total process taking about 10 to 11 minutes. So we'll continue to wait a moment here, and then we'll have some more progress. Okay, the cellular has entered resetting mode, meaning that it's found the carrier that it wants to connect to and should connect momentarily. Okay, the cellular device is now connected. The script is reading in the IMSIs, applying the final settings, and then it will notify you when it's ready for the next router via a notification script. It also checks the same serial number to see if you've left the current device still connected. So we'll see that here in a moment. Okay, this is the notification script, and it will continue to prompt until you unplug it, and it's your cue that the script is ready for the next router. So when you're completed with this one, you'll simply unplug the cable, set it to the side, and get your next unit and plug it in, and the same process will repeat, and you can progress rapidly through all of your routers. This is Jonathan with 1SimplePhone, and thank you for watching.